Beste, lovely to be with you here today in this idyllic setting in the port of Cannes on the PMI boat. Glorious sunny day. You've been in the role now 6 months. Here you are in Cannes. Tell us about your first impressions, your experience to date.
Thank you, Martin. Lovely to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm delightful to be here because, first of all, it's my first time in TFWA World Exhibition. But even more importantly, we as PMI are delighted to be here after 8 years. First time as an exhibitor after 8 years. And this is also a special occasion for us because this year marks the 10th year anniversary of IQOS, our world-leading heated tobacco product. And being here gives us a great opportunity to showcase our multi-category smoke-free portfolio, which is developed for those adult smokers who would otherwise continue smoking. So it's a great occasion that we can showcase and meet our partners and key stakeholders here to continue further our collaboration.
Absolutely, and welcome back. And our readers and our viewers will know that I've tracked that story. It's been an extraordinary decade since the big announcement, really, that PMI was moving to a smoke-free future, a tremendous initiative globally and, of course, for our industry. Now, your background, Beste, is very much wrapped in that smoke-free future development. Tell us how you're bringing that experience and those learnings to this channel.
Well, we have a very bold ambition. We are aiming to build PMI's future on smoke-free products. And we have tremendous progress within this ambition. Last year, in Q4 of 2023, IQOS surpassed Marlboro in terms of net revenues. This is a tremendous milestone in our history of smoke-free products, which actually is a testament of the fact that our progress is real and measurable. IQOS today has 30.8 million users worldwide already. And what is more impressive actually is 72% of those IQOS users have completely stopped smoking and switched to IQOS completely. So this is a tremendous conversion rate, the highest that you can see among the category of smoke-free products. And our ambition is proven to be real because these are fact-based and real progresses. And our ambition is actually to deliver at least 2/3 of our net revenues from smoke-free products by 2030. So with this bold ambition, it's a pleasure to be here again to showcase this world leader portfolio.
Beste, since you joined the course, this has been quite a landmark year for PMI in terms of your smoke-free products. Tell us about some of the standout moments.
Well, this year we had a great progress, I must say, thanks to, of course, primarily driven by the recovery in international travel that helped a lot, the total industry. But beyond that, we also had very successful portfolio initiatives as well as commercial initiatives. On the portfolio initiative side, I think the most remarkable moment of this year was we launched Illuma I, the new Illuma I, which is the most recent and the most innovative addition to our world-class heated tobacco products. And in Japan in March. And also we further diversified our portfolio. We are relentlessly focusing on answering the consumer needs and preferences. And as you know it very well, consumer needs are evolving very fast. I mean, in these times, everything goes very fast. That's why there is no one single product which can fulfill the needs of all smokers around the world. Hence, after the humongous success of IQOS, we have diversified our portfolio of smoke-free alternatives, which are far better alternatives compared to smoking. So we have a proposition Zine within the nicotine pouches category. And by the way, this is the fastest growing smoke-free product category today.
Interesting.
Absolutely. We have Vive, a very strong proposition in e-vapor category. And this year, we further increased our presence in various different duty-free markets around the globe with these product initiatives. On the commercial side also, it was a very successful year, I must say. What is critical for us in duty-free is to be able to showcase our portfolio because duty-free is a very unique platform. Consumers have time, ample time, minimum 2 hours, compared to a regular point of sale, a regular shop in a domestic market, so that we are trying to leverage that time in the best possible way to build awareness of our smoke-free product portfolio and actually to educate the consumers on the smoke-free alternatives. So that's why we opened different IQOS spaces in high travel retail or high traffic travel retail places around the world. Osaka International Airport is one example. We opened an IQOS shop there in Japan. Narita International Airport is another shop opening that happened this year. Geneva Airport, we opened an IQOS pop-up. And also in Dubai Airport, which is again one of the biggest travel retail hubs for us, we implemented 2 new back walls and a dedicated IQOS space. These are strategically very important initiatives for us, as said, to showcase our smoke-free products properly, and we will be continuing as we move along with various new shop openings.
Yeah, interesting network of stores there, because if you take Dubai International, of course, it's this great crossroads of humanity with a very diverse passenger profile, and that's your local market customer, of course, as well. So they're coming through that beautiful architecture emporium, so you can really showcase and educate. Those are 2 key messages, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's showcasing, displaying our smoke-free propositions and educating, because again, our ambition, we have a very bold ambition. We need to educate the smokers of today on these better alternatives compared to smoking. And this is very critical for the consumers as well as for the public health.
Absolutely. Now, Beste, tobacco as a broader category obviously has faced its fair share of challenges in recent years in terms of regulatory constraints. You've been very involved in this. Tell us where your focus is, especially in relation to the travel retail channel.
Yeah. Well, it's actually the travel retail industry is very impressive in terms of the global footprint. So within our scope, we have more than 160 markets globally, where there are also differing regulations in different local market contexts or in duty-free context. So among these regulations, I think the biggest challenge ahead of us is MOP 4, which is Meeting of Parties, which is to take place next year in November. During MOP 3 this year, the parties agreed to commission a study in order to look into the impact of duty-free tobacco on global illicit trade. We are welcoming and very much for a fact-based, objective and fair study on this topic because we are extremely confident since the travel retail industry is one of the safest and the most transparent supply chains. And the total industry is actually working very closely, hand in hand, with customs authorities, with the regulators in order to combat illicit trade rather than enable it.
Yeah, it's a very important message, and congratulations to you, to your peers, but also to the Trade Association for the great work they're doing.
Absolutely.
Because this category is forward-thinking. The smoke-free future is a very important message. And of course, commercially, it's a very important category to the industry. So it needs firm and staunch advocates, and it's good to see that it's getting it. Well, Beste, as we said, you're 6 months into the role. You've had a good look at this global channel. Your smoke-free products have got tremendous traction, as you said, and we're seeing it also in travel retail. Sum up for me, if you will, the state of the nation in global travel retail, broadly, but also for your sector.
Of course. This year, as I said, it was a very positive year. So within the tobacco industry, the focus is not only on the product, but it becomes more and more focusing on the experience, the engagement as well. So that's why duty-free plays a critical role in order to engage with our adult smokers, adult users, especially focusing on our scientifically substantiated multi-category smoke-free portfolio. We are expecting the recovery in international travel to continue, fingers crossed. That will definitely be one of the key enablers moving forward for further growth of the industry. But what is also extremely critical, and I am also impressed about, is the very strong collaboration within this industry across the whole supply chain, starting from the suppliers to retail operators to the third parties. There is an immense collaborative spirit to achieve the common goals for the travel retail industry, and this is an extremely important enabler for PMI to further grow in travel retail.
I'm very happy to hear that, because our readers and viewers will know that I've been a very staunch advocate of the Trinity principle of collaboration between those three very stakeholders that you mentioned. And it's great to hear you saying that that's actually come together. Well, you are being read by the Trinity, of course, and viewed by the Trinity, as this interview appears in multiple forms. Any final message to the industry stakeholders, Beste?
Well, probably just to repeat once again, I'm thrilled to be here back in TFWA World Exhibition after 8 years as an exhibitor. So we're back as PMI. And the time is right because it's the 10th year anniversary of our world-leading heated tobacco product proposition, IQOS. And time is right also because we have a diverse portfolio of a multi-category smoke-free portfolio, because we're relentlessly focusing on listening to our consumers, to our adult smokers, catering to their needs, and we're relentlessly focusing on technology and innovation. So this is what is going to bring further growth and success to PMI moving forward.
Well, it's been a fantastic first 10 years. I can't wait to see what unfolds over the next 10. Beste, thanks so much for being with us.
Martin.
Welcome back to Cannes.
Thanks
for all you do.
Thank you.